In the meantime, the Health Ministry continues to make its case for a special consumption tax on sugary drinks. The revenue measure will rake in about $10 billion for government, and it takes effect in the first quarter of the fiscal year. But for the Health Minister, he is hoping that Jamaicans will reduce sugar consumption. Romarda Lyons reports.
The healthcare sector has long come under pressure for inadequacies, worker shortages, bed unavailability, infrastructure issues. Now, a bitter truth from Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton.
It is a worse crisis than the COVID crisis was. It is a worse crisis than Melissa was.
It may not come with wind speed of 185 miles per hour, but he says the sugar crisis is just as deadly.
We have a big problem. The healthcare cost of persons who are obese, who are diabetic, who are hypertensive, who have cardiovascular disease is escalating at a pace where we cannot build enough hospital bed, operating theatre, hire enough doctor, or build out more Oxford Health Centre up here in Oxford to deal with the demand if we don't control through prevention.
Dr. Tufton was again defending the government's move to apply a special consumption tax to sugary drinks imported or locally manufactured starting May 1. Some manufacturers have since complained. However, this assurance from the minister.
But it's not a confrontational posture or position. We're not beating up on manufacturers who, as it is their right, are manufacturing for a market. What we're saying is that you can use policy to guide behavior in a positive way.
He says he's willing to reach out to manufacturers to explain the challenges from a health perspective. People with type 2 diabetes are 4 times more likely to have a heart attack or stroke, and an estimated 1 in 3 people with type 2 diabetes also have cardiovascular disease. Now in Jamaica, diabetes affects approximately 11 to 12.5% of adults, and rates have increased significantly over recent decades.
The Minister of Finance has already explained the challenges from a hurricane damage perspective, and to say there are solutions to the challenge. One solution is reformulation. You don't have to put so much sugar in the drink. That is simple. You go in the lab, you use your chemist, you play around with the formula, and you adjust the taste buds. That is not rocket science.
Dr. Tufton also pointed to repackaging. This would include changing the size of some drinks to control the portion being consumed.
And then there is the great, famous, most healthy option, water.
But with debates already sparked, will manufacturers or consumers themselves go with the flow? Romarda Lyons, TVJ News.